There has always been one rule that seems to apply to humanity and our building habits. Bigger is better. Expensive and grandiose constructions gain merit for their ingenuity and the fact that they defy previously unimaginable boundaries. Several countries have developed megaprojects, either individually or collaboratively, which have resulted in a paradigmatic change in infrastructure and global trade relations. And with that, join us in discovering 7 of the world's most impressive megaprojects. But before anything else, don't miss out on any video updates. Make sure to subscribe. Number 7. France's ITER megaproject, $20 billion. A megaproject in France, ITER, or the International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor, involves 35 countries and is currently a work in progress. By providing a safe, non-carbon-emitted, and virtually limitless source of energy, this radical project aims to advance energy production and solve the global energy crisis issue. The goal of ITER is to harness the power of fusion. It's designed as a critical step between today's fusion research machines and tomorrow's fusion power plants. In addition, neither the process nor the reactors can melt down due to the explosive nature of fusion, and the fuel hydrogen is readily available. Scientists could revolutionize the energy industry once they create a sustained fusion reaction. It's expected that ITER will commercialize fusion energy within a decade, and how we all look forward to it. Number 6. Al Maktoum International Airport, Dubai, $32 billion. Those who have visited London Heathrow Airport know what a significant airport looks like. 4.6 square miles, substantially smaller than the enormous 21 square mile site at Al Maktoum International Airport. AMIA, Dubai's second airport, lies in the heart of Dubai South. The airport is already operating cargo and passenger flights since 2010 and 2013 respectively. When it's completed, it'll have a capacity of more than 160 million passengers and 12 million tons of cargo per year. Al Maktoum Airport in Dubai's Al Maktoum district can handle 200 wide-body aircrafts at any given time, and its second expansion will only make it bigger. It had already been pushed back 5 years to 2030 in October 2018 to complete the first phase of the airport. Bloomberg reports that the economy of Dubai grew at its lowest pace since 2010 as the Gulf's biggest commercial center grappled with the effects of geopolitical tensions and a low oil price. As tourism has stagnated since 2017, Emirates Airline stays at Dubai International while reworking its fleet plans and strategy. Number 5. Qatar's Lusail City Megaproject, $45 billion. Travelers who love the luxuries of life will find Qatar one of the finest countries to visit today. This country is taking giant leaps forward, and its charm is evident in its cities, from the finest shopping malls and hotels to the best landmarks and so much more. Lusail City's futuristic development and Doha's luxurious hospitality make this part of the world a must-see destination for travelers and natives alike. Qatar's new city is regarded as one of the most ambitious projects in the country and one of the most significant cities in terms of the upcoming World Cup. And even though Qatar is only a tiny country, it's currently one of the wealthiest nations in the world, with a population of 3 million people that earns a high income from exporting natural gas. Despite living in an acrid climate, Qatar's people benefit from being the largest exporters of natural gas in the world. With the construction of the first green city in Qatar, the country may never be the same. As part of the Doha metropolitan area, Lusail City has its infrastructure, including hospitals, schools, housing, and a massive stadium. Number 4. Dubai Land, Dubai, $64 billion. As part of Dubai's vision, Dubai Land is an entertainment complex that will attract millions of tourists and provide a world-class recreation experience to its residents. Imagine putting 3 Walt Disney Worlds together and combining them into one. That's what the authorities in Dubai intend to do with Dubai Land. One of the world's most ambitious leisure developments, the project was announced in 2003 but stalled for a long time due to the global recession and Dubai's financial crisis. Some of its attractions are already operational, but the entire complex will open before Expo 2020. Well, unfortunately, you know what happened in 2020, right? The $64 billion baby will cover 278 square kilometers and include 6 components: ecotourism, health facilities, hotels, science attractions, sports venues, and theme parks for adrenaline enthusiasts. Considering this project is a Dubai special, it makes sense that it would set a record. Dubailand will feature the world's largest hotel, featuring 6,500 rooms and a 10 million square foot shopping mall. Dubai Municipality Director General Nasser Luta said the project would also meet the highest sustainability standards and raise environmental awareness among visitors. But we have to wait until 2025 to see it for ourselves. Number 3. Japan's Chuo Shinkansen Project, $90 billion. Although Japan is filled with mountains, it boasts one of its most efficient rail networks. This part of the nation's infrastructure was built after the Second World War, and it has a perfect record of 0 accidents for 60 years. By introducing the maglev bullet trains, known as Shinkansen in Japanese, Japan redefines the concept of speed trains. Due to minimal friction, these high-tech trains can reach speeds of up to 603 kilometers per hour. In addition, construction has begun on some of the extensive tunnels the line will require, including a 25-kilometer tunnel beneath the southern Japanese Alps, the deepest tunnel in Japan once completed. A 7-kilometer tunnel will also connect Yamanashi and Shizuoka. The Tokyo to Nagoya maglev line is expected to open in 2027, with commercial service starting that year. As a result of the additional financial support, the Nagoya-Osaka extension could now open in 2037. The project began in 2014, and both tunnels are expected to be completed in 2025. Number 2. China's new Silk Road project, $900 billion. Despite China's reputation as a fast-growing nation, its relationship with a lot of its business partners, particularly the USA, was strained after the 2020 pandemic. To ensure the country continued to prosper, the architects had to devise new growth routes. Chinese President Xi Jinping announced a new Silk Road project to redefine China's trade routes, with countries covering about half the population worldwide. The plan had 2 components: an overland Silk Road economic belt and a maritime Silk Road. Previously known as One Belt, One Road, the initiative eventually became known as the Belt and Road Initiative. In addition to creating a vast network of railways, energy pipelines, and highways, Xi intended to streamline border crossings westward, through the mountainous former Soviet republics, and southward to Pakistan, India, and Southeast Asia. In addition to being one of the largest infrastructural developments, the project is estimated to cost $900 billion, and the total investment may reach $1.2 to $1.3 trillion by 2027, though estimates vary. Let's take a close look at a few of the runner-ups to our list before we give you the biggest mega project in the world. Jubail 2, Saudi Arabia, $11 billion. Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge Project in China, $18 billion. And the world's biggest mega project as of today is International Space Station, $1 trillion. Yep, located in space. Hey, okay, so technically, this isn't in the world, but it is of the world. ISS is the most sophisticated scientific and technological undertaking in history. It was built by a consortium of 15 nations and 5 space agencies and is set to undergo some major renovations that will cost a staggering $60 billion. I know, and it's just for the upgrades. Some sources estimate that the current recommended expansion plans are not yet finalized, but could come to more than $1 trillion. The ISS will house up to 1 million people if the expansions are approved. The space station will be operated through at least 2024, and partners are discussing extending until 2028. plans remain unclear for what will happen afterward. A future space station could be deorbited parts or be recycled. Despite its deep concerns about NASA's current state of life and physical sciences research. The Committee for the Decadal Survey on Biological and Physical Sciences in Space remains convinced that focused science and engineering programs can result in successful outcomes that will lead the space community, the U.S. public, and the policymakers to recognize that human space exploration is ready for the next phase. That concludes the Mega of the Mega. Which of these megaprojects did you find the strangest? And are these megaprojects worth the cost? If so, which among them would you be eager to see sooner? Comment below and let us know what you think. For more infotainment, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. That's it for now. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you next time.